Across the center for Cale Brown. He's poke checked though, and here comes Xavier back into the Grizzlies zone. A shot is blocked by Nicholas Sutter. Ends up in behind the Olds net. And now Xavier out front. Here's a drive. That didn't get through. Friends got in the way of it. Mustangs with Brian Huck in the far corner, sending it in behind the Grizzlies goal. Cale Brown on it now, up the left wing to Sam Storman. No rink-wide passes. They get into the Grizzlies zone, into the front of the net. That one just failing to hit the end of the stick of Vincent Paquette. And the Grizzlies regroup with Brown behind the net. Played it to himself off of the net, but got absolutely leveled in behind by Everett Paul, and a rink-wide pass is a good one. The Mustangs into the Grizzlies zone to the front of the net, and a chance, but the stick was tied up as Tristan Paquette moved right through the slot. Yuri Chernichko with a shot off a stick over top of the Grizzlies goal from the left wing. Batted around the boards. Noski now out ahead to center. Things work their way to center. Matthew Popovich sending it down the ice. Chapman had it long enough to draw a whistle here. And with that, we remind you, now he sets it up for Vincent Paquette. One-on-one across the Grizzlies line. And a low shot is a save made by Chapman in the far boards. Attached Kyle Dumba for the Olds Grizzlies. Austin Pickford, James Miller, Chase Olson, Riley Smith, Jeremy Fleshlands, and Josh Mitchener are the scratches for the Grizzlies. Mustangs win the face-off. Get it out to the far post. And a good chance there for Xavier. Now work it back to the line. Swept it down low along the end boards. Orvor, leave it for Xavier to the front of the net. Great chance, and no shot comes. Is just trying to cradle the puck was McCullough. He goes to the corner, now sends it across the goal mouth into the near corner. Knocked away by Linnell for Sutter up the boards. A 2-on-1. Huck going to the front of the net. In the far face-off circle. The shot off of the glove of Chapman and up over top of the net as Everett Foots let it go. Now puts into the corner. Driving in behind the Grizzlies net. Puts on the brakes. Sets up shop there. Feeds the points. Scalise will get one through, and Chapman will make a glove save and hang on to this one after the big save. Peters, and now he turns on the speed up the left wing over the Grizzlies line. Centering try, deflected away, ends up in the near side corner. McCullough was there behind the net. Ormore now hands it off. Xavier all the way back to the left point. Centering try ends up in the near side corner, and Mustangs will keep it in. Anthony Ormore to the front of the net. Stick save Chapman, and then he bats it high in the air. Gloving it down for Calgary to keep it in was Nathan Walker. The defenseman had moved up. Grizzlies able to take it away. And it'll be sent around by Anhorn to the right wing boards. Grizzlies chop it out ahead to Paquette down the right wing. He's got a clear shot at the net. Comes in, lets it go, and a pad stop is made by Chapman. Trying to find some space at the far post, but Chapman. Breakout pass is stolen. Mustangs have Paquette going to the front of the net and just bounced away from him as it was sent across. Bounces up ahead, and Vincent Paquette gets it to the front of the net. Puts it in alone, and a stop is made by Chapman as he went to the backhand. Another Peters no-frills save of the game candidate for Chapman. Mustangs come close to tying it. Everett puts along the far side boards now. Across it goes, and Paquette has the shot blocked. And the Grizzlies slip it off the glass, and it bounces past Scalise and down the ice. To him, he makes a nice move ahead to center, and Ryan Swedich dumps it down and heads off for a change for the Mustangs. Chapman, the Grizzlies goaltender, played it up ahead. Slot. Pass was blocked, though, by Goranson. Mustangs have it again. And to the front of the net, chance, rebound, and where did that go? Somehow it stays out, and Goranson will rifle it off the glass. Paquette in pursuit, and he's able to help steal it. Now puts back for Paquette. Vincent Paquette with the shot right on, and Chapman has it long enough. And Tristan Paquette dodges a check, gets it ahead, and in behind the Grizzlies defense, stopping. Another chance was Chapman. And did it now. The Mustangs knock it away. Xavier, left wing, McCullough over the Grizzlies line. Shot just wide, loose side of the net, and it is swept to the far boards, and along the near side boards, puts in Paquette. Continue to cycle for the Mustangs. Back to the point it goes. Storman with a shot. Loose side of the goal. Chapman stretches out, makes one save. Second chance blocked at the front of the net. And the Grizzlies now. Paquette trying to split the Grizzlies defense. And he'll get a shot away, and then he tumbles down to the ice. No penalty. Paquette has the puck come back to him as it is in behind the Grizzlies net.
Face off. One of the few that Noski didn't win.
Along the near side boards, Brian Huck slides it down into the corner. The Calgary Mustangs. And then back to the point. Puts across Scalise, fanned on that shot. Able to keep it in, though. Kyler Wall then serves it down a little bit lower into the corner. Puck will come around to the near side boards. First 24 seconds gone in the Rubidoux Asphalt penalty kill, and now a few more seconds up the right wing side. Going behind the Grizzlies net with it, and the defenseman turns in the near corner. Keeps things moving for the Mustangs power play. Work it in the corner, coming out of the corner. Brian Huck with a shot that hit a shin pad, goes to the far boards. Reaching for it for Olds was Holmes. Going behind the net. Everett Puts had his stick lifted. Puck still loose. Another penalty upcoming here. Still a minute to go in the first one. So a lengthy 5-on-3 up 1 and 2 and be right back in this game. They win the face-off. Stormin across the far side face-off circle. Now back up top. It goes and the shot rattles off the glass as Nolan Allward let that go. Another chance for Stormin to Allward, back to Stormin, right back to Allward, across. Stormin will try a shot, missed the net, and ends up in behind. Another centering attempt by the Mustangs. Xavier is blocked by Goranson. Xavier has it behind the net. Now he comes out to the side, and a sharp angle shot will go up the left wing. Here comes Puts into the Grizzly zone. Everett Puts around behind the net. Into the far corner, one player out of the box is Kletke. 5-on-4 now. Mustangs downside of the net. Centering attempt, and it hops across the slot into the near corner. Up from the point is Sam Stormin. Into the far corner for Vincent Paquette. Back to the line. Allward across to Puts. Back for Allward. Far face-off circle. Paquette back up top. Allward 40 to go in the 5-on-4. Shot knocked down front of the net. Kletke able to kill for the Grizzlies. Long pass up ahead to McCullough. McCullough to the Calgary line, and a drop pass, and a shot got through to the front of the net. Chapman had to make a save. McCullough wipes that on the near side boards. 9 seconds to the Grizzlies line. 3-on-3. Shot to the front of the net. Knocked away by Goranson. Reaching for it, Orvor. Anthony Orvor sending it around the boards for McCullough. A backhander. Stick save is made, Chapman. Mustangs have it in behind the net. Out front, another chance, and the puck is sent just wide into the far corner. Xavier alone in the slot. Mustangs get it to him. Shot is blocked, however, to the near side boards. Cale Brown racing across along with Bennett Vita. Brown up the boards. Xavier will keep it in. Jordan Xavier, a tight little turn along the boards, cuts out to the slot, feeds the far point, and that rocket goes just wide, and a chance to chip it out for Brown, and he is able to get it past the line. Sends it up ahead. Xavier now and McCullough, 2-on-1. Xavier right wing side, front of the net. McCullough, and
what a save.
Chapman down, is able to make a desperation. Right wing side to center. Good pass across. Everett Puts, staying on side was Paquette. Puts in the slot, slips it down side of the goal, and Brian Huck's going to go around and into the far corner. Can't get it to the front of the goal. Still has it. Now backhands one through the slot. And in the corner, Stoyanich lays it down low. Brown trying to cut off Vincent Paquette, and Cale Brown has it for Olds. Ahead to Thompson. Thompson for Bart. Now grabbed by Allward. He's over the Grizzlies line. Sutter stood him up. Orvor to the front of the net, and that's covered up by Chapman.
Nicholas.
One down the ice. That was deflected, so no icing. Chapman will come out. Chapman, Cale Brown, Matt Holzer, Paquette battling hard for the Mustangs. Back to the point here for Wall, down low. Gets away from Puts. Xavier to McCullough. Now McCullough to the front of the net. Orvor in, and another save is made by Chapman. He stayed with him blocker side this time. On ahead is Orvor again, cutting into the Grizzly zone to the slot. His shot trickles through to the net. Swept to the corner by Chapman, and then Goranson plays physical against Orvor, knocking him down. Puck will come back to the line. Walker will have it for the Mustangs. Serves it down low, and Anthony Orvor again behind the Grizzlies net. Put it out front. Sutter swept it away from the crease. At the point, Walker holds it and hopped over his stick and down the ice.
That was nicely set up.
They worked very hard to set it up, but the puck wouldn't cooperate. And now midway through the second period, Grizzlies with a 3-0 lead have just 20 seconds of power play time left. Brown back is won by the Mustangs. Allward across to the far point, and the shot by Scalise is blockered away by Chapman. Brian Huck sent it down low for Paquette. It hopped over his stick. Cale Brown, Everett Puts left wing over the Grizzlies line, around the net, wrap around at the far post, and Chapman gets the pad down to stop that as well. And Curtis Mustangs, Chapman out of the net, flips it off the boards, comes back, and a shot by Scalise will get through. Around it goes for Brown. And wristed down the ice by Matthew Popovich in a penalty killing role for the Mustangs. Brown back into the Grizzlies zone after it, and Cale Brown with 3 assists tonight. That rattles off the dasher, ends up behind the Grizzlies goal. Chapman into the near side corner. Mustangs to the point for Scalise. The shot drifts wide. Everett Puts has it far side boards for Calgary. And then for Vincent Paquette at the front of the Grizzlies net. Chapman has lost his mask, and it's Cale Brown. And then going after the goaltender was the Mustangs player who's in the crease. Chapman abandons the situation here as he skates away to the near side corner, and the linesman has to get in there as the Grizzlies has got Brown in there. And was that Xavier? Tough to tell.
Huck, isn't it?
Either way, they were fighting for space at the front of the net, and there's Brian Huck. Rebound knocked down the ice, and again, I beg your pardon, there was Thompson out there, not Holmes, with these two. Long pass by Chapman, the goaltender, up ahead to the Calgary line. Off the face-off, here's Paquette getting a chance and grabs the puck, goes around the goal, feeds the point. Allward drives one wide. Shot, and he just misses glove side. Round the boards from the point. Here comes Storman with a point shot that will deflect to the far corner. Held it. Storman will move up. Storman, side of the Grizzlies net, trying to cut out front. Takes a hit, lost the puck. And it is knocked down the ice. And the Grizzlies